Okay, so I'm gonna hit the button, and it is going to be the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, part, I want to say 11 already. Part 9. I was close. A little bit over.
It's one of those odd numbers.
It's just one of those days where you just don't want to wake up.
Wait a minute, this isn't Stranger of Paradise.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Yeah, now, oops, sorry. Got you all crossed up.
We don't got Jack. Jack's not on the screen.
Bullshit.
Dude, I love that he says, "This sucks," when he fucking dies.
This sucks. I heard that so many times during routing and practice.
Oh, man.
Oh,
But he did it my way. Wait, that's not the DMCA song. Sorry, never mind.
no, that one is.
Anyway, started copyright claim.
It's all right, Chris. You have friends here. We love you very much. All right, before we dive in, do we want to do the usual introductions, and we'll shout a thank you to our friends over at Capcom for hooking us up with this. It is quite the joy to be part of the Capcom creators. All right, well, not all at once, y'all.
Oh. Oh, we're doing this now. Okay, hi, I'm Shibu. I'm the sleepy wife.
I'm Sharky. I'm not the sleepy wife. I've got nothing. I'm told that's a personality.
I'm Oni Heart. Sometimes I have huge knockers. Other times I have a really nice man pecs.
Porque no los dos.
Exactly.
Ben told me that I should change my Twitter handle to Siren of Sleep.
I mean, that does sound kind of
Because
cool.
I'm constantly calling him to come take naps with me.
Did you know that found your calling, babe? Just early stream, become a VTuber and stream yourself sleeping.
That only I'm
Go,
only
let's go,
sleeping
Chris.
tab be popping sometimes, I guess.
I don't think I would get any views.
Just give your model enormous knockers and jiggle physics.
Yeah, it works all the time. Sorta, not
Is,
really.
is that the Oni Heart School of Business?
No, see, when I was designing myself, I just had twins in mind, and then one of them just happened to be a girl, and then a huge, not yeah, let's.
This sounds very Capcom friendly.
Oh, it is. This is totally fine.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you be a VTuber and stream yourself sleeping?
Just aim the camera at your face.
Yeah.
But then I'm not a VTuber because you can see me.
No,
No. Yeah.
see, look, now I'm just sleeping.
That's boring.
Tell that to the tens of thousands of viewers every day.
People are dumb.
In other surprising news, the sun came up in the east today.
Yeah. Grass is green, and water is, in fact, wet.
Given the trajectory of the moon and the sun, people are idiots.
Yeah. Us finding this out.
No.
All right.
Don't forget to stream to the day.
Yep, it's about that time.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot we were still doing this. Jeez.
Oh, you betcha. We might be almost able to pretend that we're wrapping it up tonight. All right.
Cap.
All right, I think I'm good.
Wow.
I read everything.
Noises.
What was it?
All right. It looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before.
Oh shit, where's the?
Yeah, it's her earring.
Observation, Mr. Naruto. That is the key.
What? That's an earring.
I just realized I'm looking off the wrong window, sorry. That's the stream in front of me. I'm not smart. Alright. Actions, words, focus, acting. The truth is now tantalizingly close.
Now, how did that crescent moon come to be in Kazuma's clenched fist?
This is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? And observe. Find the answer with your own eyes.
Where did it come from? It came from her right ear. Oops. That's the wrong button.
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
She has such petite. Well,
We did this one already. I'm getting.
Okay.
I am wasting no time.
I expect that's what's called an earring.
Oh my god. Why is this taking so long? You mispressed one button, and all of a sudden, here we are again. There we go. Miss Pavlova, I noticed that on your ear, even though you have a metal earring, the decorative part of it seems to be missing. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose.
What?
But looking at your other ear, I notice a crescent moon.
Ugh. I don't believe it.
Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there's only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Naruhodo-kun?
Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Sogi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just moments before he fell to the floor? In other words, last night, Mr. Sogi's cabin, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. You were making moves on my man, you dirty doty hoe. She was trying to mac on my man. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moments?
Oh, no.
Angel?
No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Flawless victory.
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day. Darko, wait!
mean, to be fair, Chris, yesterday was too much. Just had to kill a man.
Couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the.
Oh, I could just
the
kill a
ventilator.
man.
I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darka would not come back.
Sharky, you want to take over for Kazuma tonight?
I'm trying to remember how SNES did Kazuma.
Just a deep voice.
What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. I'm so not Seth.
That's okay.
The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, and I was going to leave the man's cabin,
Just a moment. Sorry, but
Mama!
yes?
Ooh.
I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before.
Ah,
Ah, of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina.
no? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know a Russian ballerina?
Damn, it's like they're not next to each other on a map or anything.
Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But, what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice.
Hinkai, I see. She's run away.
Please, please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could trust him?
Oh no, he was gonna unlock the wardrobe.
And then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Darka jumped out of my arms and down to the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me, pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me.
Wow, she just straight up murdered a dude. And that's when you went to fetch help? From Seaman Stroganov, who was on duty out in the passageway.
I heard Nina cry out.
What's up,
and
Zeliard? Good
fell on the
morning.
floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at the cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said,
Papa, I killed a man. Threw my cat under his feet, pushed his head into a bedstand.
There.
Mama, life had just begun. Can't hit those notes.
Help me, Beef.
Oh boy. Well, have yourself a good
If they
breakfast,
find
exercise, and
out, I will
rehydrate.
be- Please, I have nowhere to go.
So you decided to help. And that's when you arranged things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door?
yes.
You're a fucking dick.
True,
No, I am
also-
Beef, not a dick.
Get going.
I went into a cabin and I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there.
Oh, that sounds like some mashed
And
potatoes,
then I
or...
found Stowaway. In wardrobe, still sleeping.
Right, that's when he found me.
So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway.
Yeah, that's,
I closed
That's
the
just
wardrobe
dumb.
doors and put back stranger paper sign.
Well, luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent. I love
I
mashed potatoes. I love
dragged
making them
young
from
man's
scratch,
body to
though.
a good place and used ink that was spilling to write on floor. I wrote,
Oh, go
Good
on.
luck.
Redacted.
so that person would find him, would look inside wardrobe and find Stowaway.
And tell me, what of the glass bed?
It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
I see.
But it was dark in that cabin. I didn't notice the other half.
Then Angel went back to her cabin and I finished job.
By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway?
Yes.
Accordingly, the SS Borya did indeed come to an emergency halt a little after 2 a.m., thus enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery.
Yeah.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova.
What?
Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland. And it's because you were worried he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right?
Yes.
But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, Aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem?
It was what he said first that made me scared.
What he said first?
What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? I'm such a bad Seth. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine, come to adjust my headband.
Hmm.
He said an inspector was his friend.
Oh, yes. Meaning me. Who was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard.
Got the ball on that one.
I thought that if police knew, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the belt cord, I...
May I stop you a moment, please, Miss Pavlova?
You can probably open the window if you want. It'd be more efficient. There you go.
Huh?
It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Asogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know.
What?
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain, but he was a man of his word. And if he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done.
He was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
Well, Mr. Naruto? The day's work is not yet done, it seems. There's one more deduction to make.
What? Another deduction? Seriously?
This might not be long like you think it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably not.
What action was the victim really about to take at that moment?
Ah. There we go. I got everybody's information out. I'm a good boy.
And we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed. First, consider the victim's
No, you.
location within
Hi,
his
Casa.
cabin.
Well, that's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yeah, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. That cabin has been my home for this entire voyage.
So this is how the cabin looked last night when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama? Kazuma-sama?
Yeah, it's exactly how it was.
Are you ready then, Mr. Naruto?
Yes! If there's one thing I've learned today, it's that a simple gaze can reveal all manner of truth. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, You can't afford to be out by even a little bit when you're following the gaze to where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at? Me. He wanted a second opinion. I guarantee his horny booty was looking for me.
Capcom.
Their relationship is incredibly uncomfortable.
I'd say there's everything comfortable about our relationship.
The bed?
He was giving them bedroom eyes to the bed.
His bed. I remember him being annoyed about the pillow. He said it was too thin. Something
Really
my
not.
thighs. Didn't he put that big thick book of Japanese law underneath it, in fact? Perhaps he was thinking of looking something up. Either that or talking to Ms. Pavlova made him acutely tired. I don't think it's that.
Both.
It's definitely the wardrobe. It's funny that you're confused by my voice already, Casa. That means I'm doing my job.
Take that!
Take that! Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell.
Yes. However, what is directly besides the bell cord? Narnia.
The wardrobe and the lion.
I'm the witch. But more importantly,
The
What was
audacity of this
inside them?
bitch.
You're stealing my lines!
more importantly than the audacity of this Capcom, what was in the wardrobe? But the man's great lover sleeping soundly.
Yeah.
Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asogi's exact words last night?
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
Another opinion.
Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. You see, if between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt.
Oh no.
Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Asogi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had.
That's a serious look coming out of her eyes with that
Man, how
statement.
is she not like jumping over everybody to strangle this chick right now?
Give it time.
Miss Pavlova, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill you now. You committed murder. You took my husband's life. I'm going to kill you. The truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did. And that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that.
Don't worry, Ryunosuke. I'm with King
Hey.
Kai now.
I'm sorry. Don't smack me like Will Smith.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Capcom!
Ah! Get off the call, Takei. It's not a three-way.
Jesus, it's my entire timeline right now.
Really? I'm so sorry.
I mean, to be fair, that was literally just the Boondocks all over again. Except instead of a chair, it was an alopecia joke.
Yeah.
I know what you're referencing, and good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am not authorized to say what that is, but those who know what I'm speaking of know exactly what that kind of moment.
Oh, don't worry. I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I am respectful enough to understand and identify the situation. It's not mine to say.
As Chris Rock once said, I'm not saying I agree, but I understand.
What have I done?
You know, it's funny because I thought what the sound that Chris Rock made was.
I'm just picturing the Twisted Tea video.
Oh no!
Oh no.
He said,
I'm just thinking back to the person that dubbed over the phrase, "Welcome to Earth."
I know. I was so disappointed. Like it could have been entirely diffused if he did that and then just screamed "Welcome to Earth." People would have been like, he said the line. This is the greatest Oscars in existence.
oh no.
Oh no. Anyway,
Oh.
Anyway, rich people that are both in the wrong, whatever.
He deserved it.
oh jeez.
Don't talk about another man's wife, but violence isn't going to solve anything anyway.
And so,
Oh, man.
at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Buria was finally laid to rest. I know who killed me.
I think you just robbed his lines.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I like to think that Kazuma narrating his own death sounds poignant.
9th January, 7:14 p.m. SS Brigura, first class cabin passenger. Hey Bob, that's you.
I know.
Oh.
It's okay.
What will happen to Miss Pavlova now?
Once we reach, sorry. Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard.
Also, you know, if anyone was talking like that about me, I would just smack them myself.
Yeah. Well, what about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her?
Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort it all out.
Mr. Sholmes can do that? So, wait, she won't be going back to Russia then?
Smack yeehaw. I'm irritated.
No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she'd be able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile for life.
I see.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, big strong snake friend.
You and your snake will go well together in
The
prison.
chicken milk.
Chicken milk.
Snake that
The
drinks
chilk.
milk.
Mmm, that sweet, sweet chilk that come straight from the bussy.
Capcom!
I need an adult.
I'm talking about the electric bus vehicle that is actually no longer the bussy. I think it's the E-Maxi bus or something. I don't.
Just read the line.
Seaman Stroganoff?
Somehow that got worse.
Kafka, come get your mans.
I wanted to help our angel, no matter what.
Yeah, you don't know our boy Seaman Stroganoff?
No Stroganoff for you. But I didn't think about you, about how you lost your good friend and lover.
You know, semen stroganoff? I really love my stroganoff with big, creamy mushroom. I
Capcom!
do! I like a lot of
No.
mushroom and cream in my stroganoff. What's the
There-
problem here?
There
Yes,
will be
it
no
is the-
stroganoff for you. Only beef.
Only
is-
beef.
Only beef. It is
Hey,
best with
hey,
beef.
babe, you remember that Tom Segura bit about the strip club named Beef?
Let's let only do male review. Everything's
What's
fine.
that, from Cowboy Bebop? Beef and peppers, but there's no beef.
Oh yeah, special beef and bell peppers. Jet, there's no beef.
Yes, we make ours extra thick.
Welcome to. Fuck.
If two vegans get into an argument, is it still considered beef?
It's considered lettuce. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police.
That's kind of you. Oh hey. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again.
They will
Finally?
tenderize my beef in prison.
You strong man. Oh, are you taking your pet snake with you?
Oh, they'll get a snake, alright.
Ugh.
Capcom.
Kazuma's death feels like such a waste, but
You're
well,
welcome, Zeliard.
do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you?
Duh.
Seitan is wonderful. It's textured bulgur wheat protein.
Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the council to arrange your passage back to Japan.
I mean, that's fair. I was only going to London because of Kazuma. I don't speak English. Yeah. I did stow away after all. I couldn't really expect any different.
So, you should get back to your cabin now.
Are you gonna stuff me back in the wardrobe?
I'll stuff. I mean.
Hello?
Yeah, Capcom. How's it going, Capcom? Capcom and
Well,
Capcom.
what is this? Where's Koinu?
Capcom. It looks like my
Bring the shovel.
oh god. It looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over, or it's even begun then.
Get
Just
wrecked.
think that only days ago, Kazuma and I were laughing and holding hands together about how we'd tear up the streets of London. I'd put on that little black. I mean, that seems like a distant memory.
Huh?
Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Is that you or the game?
It was me.
Sato-san?
Naruhata-san, I didn't know you had returned.
Oh, you somehow missed the whole heavy steel door opening and closing and... Okay, I guess not. Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Vector host Naga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship.
Hmm.
Double,
I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that.
Sato-san?
He had such grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. And now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That it was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps.
Like tripping over a cat.
It's too much, Naruhata-san. It's just too much.
I know.
I wish there was something I could say. Oh, sorry. My bad.
No worries.
Oh, we just roll the dice on those. Whoever's right's right.
It's
I always assume that when someone pops up out of nowhere, it's always Sholmes.
I mean, to be
Inspector.
fair.
My duty was to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain. But I failed, and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down,
Yes, you have. You've done bad and you should feel bad.
just like my liver. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder.
I appreciate that he's already healed from his wounds from the previous scene.
Nobody blames you, Inspector.
Yes, we did.
And I'm free again now. Are you kidding me? Sholmes! Where are you, you weird bug-like human?
I'm over it.
Surprised, Mr. Naruto?
Do you know what a garrote is, Mr. Sholmes?
What is this pose? What is happening?
What is the meaning of this?
He looks like he's about to drop a sick beat.
He watched too many bootleg JoJo's episodes.
Apparently.
A trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I should always picture you wearing no shackles.
Ooh.
Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting.
So are those goggles.
Sorry.
So I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, shall we say. You are a stowaway after all.
What a jackass.
What a... I can't say that, Capcom.
He thinks this is funny?
He just wants to see you in handcuffs.
Why does everyone want to
Mr.
tie me up
Sholmes.
and put me in strange places?
And if you have to answer that question,
You already know the answer. I know.
We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I wouldn't.
I'd like to also thank you for convincing me that snakes don't drink milk. However, it's a little late. May I offer my sincere condolences? The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor.
There's a joke, I'm just not gonna make it.
Oh shit, it's me.
What up? It me.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at next port in Hong Kong. We have to return we have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened.
What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway.
The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant.
Oh, well, I guess I'm a lawyer and, well, Susato's an assistant. Here we go. Was to be?
I'm sure you got that backwards, Ryunosuke.
In the light of Mr. Asogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead.
Unless.
Oh, no. You don't care for me, but... Poor Susato-san. That's definitely you, Sharky.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know?
Yeah, just lie to the government. I mean, what?
Allegedly.
Allegedly lie to the government.
Don't you know I am the government? All you need is one lawyer, and the study tour can continue, surely.
Yeah, but my name's Ryunosuke, not Shirley. My name's Ryunosuke. That's Susato-san.
But there's no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer.
I like how he turned but didn't move, like, naturally. He just kind of rotated in place.
Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but
But anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time.
Stuck on a boat with you for a month. A month?
You can call me Kazuma. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer.
Are you kidding me?
yes.
Miss Sato?
Yes?
You think perhaps you might be able to do it?
No.
True!
But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo. Unless... Are you studying law?
Yeah, totally. No, I'm not, but...
I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work.
Damn, they're literally just yeeting me out the door.
As I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England's shores. Isn't that right, Ryunosuke-kun?
Yeah, I have a month in which to study. Learn what I must. Become a lawyer in Great Britain.
Mr. Naruhodo.
That's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days?
Have you ever heard of an easy A? There's only one way to find out. I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector. Every single day. Will you let me try? And if by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. Even if it's the wardrobe again.
But why put yourself in such a difficult position?
For Kazuma. I mean, speaking of him, well, back in the day, we used to have a lot of difficult... Well, there was this one time that I...
Sadly, now that you can't mate anymore for the rest of the voyage, you will have time to study.
Well, he said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain, and that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen.
Oh.
He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit, too. Hi, I'm Kios Little
Are we
Monster. I'm
seriously
about
not
12.
phrasing anymore?
I will become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Miss Susato?
Mm,
I think she'd say she's more qualified, but they're too old-fashioned.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
Are you serious?
One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable.
No. This is madness.
No, my friend, this is Sparta. And it's fascinating, wouldn't you agree?
Fascinating.
Hey, Mr. Hosonaga, Inspector Hosonaga, I'm gonna be a lawyer. Yeah!
Believe it, you may say.
Routine rules of the dull routine of existence we all abhor. Give us interest. Give us fascination.
Oh my god, he is a little bit like Naruto. Shit. Believe it!
Speak for yourself.
Sides. Qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is the size of his character. No?
I mean, to be fair, you're a qualified bodyguard and you, well,
And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. Believe it. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage.
Pecking order.
pecking order.
Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice.
Inspector,
After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I?
aha, gotcha. You got doozied.
I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna commit a felony. Got it.
Hey, I mean... Oh, thank you, Inspector.
If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters. I think. Hopefully I won't get another black eye.
Oh, God.
I need to discuss what to do next and how best to make my report.
Hey, be careful. I've heard there's Will Smiths roaming about.
I mean, his first black eye's already healed up here, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
Here
I
comes
still think of that Twisted Tea video. Oh my god.
here comes Hosonaga walking into the captain's quarters.
We've got Logan Hosonaga here with Wolverine's healing factor. He'll be fine.
Logan Hosonaga.
Jesus.
Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I hope so. Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder, would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer? I mean, it could be really easy that you could be the lawyer and I just be the assistant, but like, you know.
Male-dominated universe.
Content warning. British.
I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant, after all.
Wow! Thank you.
And, Mr. Naruhodo,
I love you too, Kazuma.
I'd like you to take charge of this.
Why would you give Ryunosuke a freaking sword?
Because she's going
It's
to
a
slice.
katana.
She's gonna slice Nina in half if she can keep her hands on it.
She's probably hoping that he like drops it and just impales himself. And like, oh no, what happened?
What happened?
And now I have become the lawyer.
What, me? Are you sure?
Does this mean Naruhodo's gonna wear that stupid headband now?
God, I hope so.
I'm sure is what. I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted.
Someone identify the keys.
Oh. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations.
Very well. I accept. I'll treasure it always. You know, ironically, I had just finished up the chapter of Berserk where he meets the lady of the Holy Iron Chains, and she does the thing with the sword when she's possessed. Anyway, so then, Miss Susato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet.
It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. We shall fill every spare moment with study.
Oh boy. Yes, that's exactly what I need, said nobody ever.
But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you, too.
I'm sorry, I'm gay.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, goodness. What is it? Wait. I got it.
Jerry? Jerry? I want you to fuck me, Jerry! Fuck me!
Why do I even try?
It's been a little dry these past.
Oh, calm down. It's awful. I apologize to Capcom. It's full chaotic gremlin energy tonight because I'm very uncomfortable.
Oh.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Come on!
Oh. She likes it that way, huh?
Oh, I look.
Please throw me to the ground 3 times.
She needs some milk.
Oh my God, dude! I need to
get some milk.
I need to stop predicting what happens in these games. It's getting weird
This
now.
bitch ain't lactose intolerant, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It's fine. We needed this after this long, arduous case.
I'm sorry, Susato-san, but in the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again?
I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend.
Yeah, he taught me the Brazilian mating press.
Oh,
Of course, you would never have done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior.
No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away, and the cabin door was locked from the inside.
No! I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should have never thrown you, and not just once, but 5 times. 5.
Ah, that number keeps creeping up, doesn't it?
Please, you must. Just take hold of me and throw me. Do it. Don't even think about it.
she really wants it.
No, no, I don't even know how to. I've never thrown anyone in my life.
Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I must confess, I was most impressed.
When did you see that?
I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling.
Oh, well, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujitsu technique.
Apparently it's called the Susato Takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me.
How beguiling. I was concerned it was a Portuguese breakfast.
Do I even want to Google what that is?
No, but I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am somewhat an accomplished boxer.
There he goes, dancing around again.
I wonder if you'll be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw.
Yes, I'd be honored.
Then let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam, and then Ryunosuke will understand what you've asked of him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
of course. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
My safety word is banana. So,
Hi-ya!
oh.
Oh, shit. As you can see, you throw from the abdomen.
Yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you call the term the Susato Takedown, is it?
Actually, no. That was a Susato squash.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
More like a Susato.
Susato smash.
Susato squish.
In my groggy state of consciousness, scene from an evening recently spent with Cosmo flickered into my mind.
It was a hot night.
It was a mating press. Karuma?
Labara!
That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan.
I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely?
Well,
A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana.
Man, I can't wait to get my own katana in Japan. I'm gonna be like all the other Japanese men.
Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that.
Well, you were studying not being a lawyer. I was studying a blade.
So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two? Not that we need much compelling, but that's far too big and thick and massive to be a sword. It's basically just
Thank
a
you.
slab of iron.
On that subject, let's talk more about my sword.
I was gonna say go read Berserk, but caution, content warning.
Listen, yeah,
a
heavy
lot.
content warning.
Content warning about all of it.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Berserk.
There's something very important I have to do in Great Britain. And I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end. You.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now lay down on the bed.
Oh my. That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what that was.
Sorry, too soon. I think I got a gasp at a show.
But I'm going to see the place for myself, work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. Not to be confused with the one in Ontario. That place sucks. True.
Content warning. United Kingdom.
And oh, that's chapter 2. We want to take a break.
Yes, because I have to show you a video. Come here.
Okay. We'll take a little break here. I don't know how many people. We might need to pull more voice actors next week, but hey, let's take a.
Sounds good. Right back.
Sheesh, there is quite a few roles in the next chapter.
That's such a classic. Man. What's your safe word? Strong man has a sensitive side. I don't know. Ah.
Whew, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I'll share it. Hold on. Watch your fingers, booty hole man. I'll put it in voice chat. He said, what? Holy shit, are we actually done with this fucking case now?
Yep, this one's done, and we are on to Britain.
Thank the fuck.
Yeah, I think this is the last one of the game.
Nah, not even close.
Seriously?
There's the next
we're
case,
done.
and then there's a case after that one, and then I'm pretty sure
Oh, there
there's
is.
either
There's
one or
5.
two
You're
more.
right. I can't count or read, bro.
Hi, my name's Jared. I'm 29 and I learned how to fucking read.
All right.
Is Sharky back?
I do not think.
We back, fam.
Okay.
Oh, we back, fam.
I think we'll definitely have to pick more people up.
Who would want to voice act with us?
Double check it.
I know Seth broke it down before, but
We could have probably 2.
You know, if you know 2 more Oni hearts, I'm really gonna have to step up my game.
I was gonna say, can they just be like really shitty at what we do to make us look better?
Wait, what do you wait? Wait.
You sound genuinely flustered that we said you have talent. Like you haven't heard this shit every week for the last 4 weeks.
So we've got a lot of jurors, 6 jurors, 4 witnesses. The bailiff, accused, judge, prosecutor. Jesus. I guess we'll dole them out for now, and then we can split it down. I am not worried. All right, here we go. Episode.
I am semi-worried.
Episode 3, Adventure of Runaway Room.
We can rotate around and see how it goes next week.
Yeah, I'll see if anyone's like actively interested in doing it as well. That's part of it, but we probably won't need it
Over
until
my
then.
records of the late last
Yeah,
century.
I mean,
I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter.
It's
A
okay, no one
murder
actually
in a
pays attention
carriage
to this shit.
as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner.
Okay, bye. Okay, hello.
My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident, I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude. The beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
Look at this budget right here.
I was gonna say there's like an actual cutscene.
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
Oh my god, I kind of sound like I'm. Holy shit.
Or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
And look at all
I
the
like how they have
steel
English
locomotives. This country is
Obviously,
incredible.
they're from the Sussex section of Japan. Wow.
Wah!
I feel like I'm
That was the
dreaming.
train.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure.
Only a 3 hours drive.
I suppose you're
To be fair, though,
visiting students from abroad,
given the
eh?
time period where they learned English, it would make sense why they have
Thought
English
so.
accents.
Well then, I hope you enjoy your stay.
I hope you enjoy your stay.
Center of the world. Great
Got
Britain's
some
mighty
fine
capital.
things for sale.
Is it bad that I just like really want to watch Sweeney Todd now?
No. But let's not watch it at 12:30 at night.
What do you mean?
I gotta go to bed.
Oh, this guy.
What?
18th February, 9:21 a.m. British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office.
Justices. Oh.
What an incredible place.
It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. But they've only been built in a few short decades since we've opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from.
It's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the differences than just the construction materials. What is this place again?
This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhata-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
The Lord Chief Justice?
We had instructions to report here at this time. If circumstances were different, we were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
Oh, but Kazuma can't. He's dead.
No. So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yeah.
And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So, we'd have to return to Japan.
If we want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour.
yes, which means you need the requisite qualifications as a lawyer.
Which is what I've been studying for.
Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here. You have to officially recognized as a lawyer. To have you officially recognized as a lawyer. Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow!
It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London.
I hope I'm up to scratch.
This guy looks really big and imposing. Take that as you will. Who should voice him?
Sharky, let's go.
Now, is this big, imposing, and British?
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning. Sorry for keeping you.
Oh.
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 Oh no, he's hot. Oh.
I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan. Seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
Oh. No, don't mention it. We're never happier than when we're standing around with nothing much to do.
How fortunate. So, introductions. I am Miles Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire.
Very funny. Ugh. I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot.
Come on, Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan.
Mr. Naruto. Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire.
You want to do that again, but I'll add some air horns and stuff?
Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire.
Beautiful.
Thank you. You made this all work.
Nice, Dan. Ah, yes, thank you.
Sharky.
So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Oh, well, help. I've been so nervous ever since I got here that I can't remember a single thing about the city.
It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, you speak English?
We had a wonderful view of some of London's streets from the carriage on the way here from the station. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say, I'm almost lost for words.
I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, piped water, and gas, even cables supplying electricity.
Wow.
We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded.
Wow.
Oh yes, astounded is the word.
Is it?
Is it?
Thanks for saving me there, Susato-san.
And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Uh-huh.
If you find yourself astounded for more than 4 hours, contact a doctor at once.
True!
Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming grand exhibition we will be hosting here in London.
Great exhibition?
Oh. Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and we will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop.
Gosh, I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be.
Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
Even if you do say so yourself.
The sun will never set on our great empire.
Uh-huh. Definitely. Nope. Couldn't see that ever happening.
Okay, well, you know.
Hey, what's going on over here in the Philippines?
Oh.
Perhaps it is fate that in these progressive times, we welcome visitors from the land of Japan.
Wow. Lord Chief Justice? I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you?
Jeez, absolutely. A Mr. Kazuma Asogi, if my memory serves.
Yeah, that's right.
The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation.
Oh.
I understand the young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours.
That is correct, Dan. The sun at one point in time did not set on the British Empire. Oh, thank you.
And you honored this appointment specifically to inform me of this news?
Yes. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese folk are a people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you
Uh-oh.
that the death of the young lawyer means the study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
Lord Strongbutt.
Strongbutt.
What have you to say, madam?
What have you to say?
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal.
Oh, sure,
Say, sir, we've just met.
just throw me under the bus.
Take me out for dinner first. Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodo?
This is it then. The moment of truth. The thing is, Lord Justice, Lord Strongheart, I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead.
Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done.
But I'm a lawyer. Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan?
Ellipses. Is there something I don't know?
I know something you don't know.
Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Asogi. At least, that is what I've been led to understand.
Well, the thing is, this isn't really going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to this man.
Mr. Naruhodo?
I could ruin things here if I'm not careful. What am I gonna say? If there is someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's me. Susato. It's Susato. Yeah, it's me. I can do it.
Is that so?
Not really, but we're gonna roll the dice anyway.
Speak up, child. Is that so?
I mean, I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but...
No qualifications, you say, and yet you still claim to be a lawyer.
I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens, and I had Kazuma to help me, and I was the accused. But, glossing over the details...
Ellipses.
I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS Buria.
The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education.
Haha, not even close.
To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training.
Okay, now follow me on this one. It's called a hyperbolic time chamber ship. Ooh.
You telling me you took a year of lawyering school in a day?
My power level's over 9,000.
I mean, if I was studying to be a cop. Oops.
Oops. Ah, that was awful. I realize it's far too short a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan.
Ellipses.
Kazuma, Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. Coming here on the study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do.
Christ, ellipses.
I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you care to set me.
Or in me.
What?
Come?
I didn't hear anything. That was weird. Did you hear anything, Mr. Strongheart? I'm pretty sure you didn't. Just one chance. One opportunity.
To seize everything
That's all I'm asking for.
Mom's spaghetti.
Please.
Well, that was extra.
31 seconds.
31 seconds. Yo, it's one of my favorite old school D&B tracks. Sorry?
Your opening statement then, Miss Naruhodo. It was 31 seconds of mom's spaghetti. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer.
So what you're saying is I've got a chance? Oh, thanks.
So, you're willing to put in those words to trial, are you? Well, I'm all for entertainment.
Yeah, sure. Fuck the rules, right? Huh?
Just cannot wait to see how you're going to screw this up. But let me ask you one thing first. Sir.
I prefer ladies and gentlemen, but sure, carry on. Yes?
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Sogi planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path?
On rails, baby, on rails. Well, yes, that's my intention.
I see.
Am I imagining things? Or did his expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden?
Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance.
Aw, yeah.
A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of how tests work there, Lord Chief Justice Dork. Really? You mean it? So, what form will the test take exactly? Is it an oral exam?
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be?
Well, defending people, of course. Or if you live in America, defending property and corporations.
Well said. So, let's have you defend someone.
Huh?
Your timing is perfect, in fact. There's an apt trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defense as yet, so this will be welcome news.
Today? Today, Junior?
Straight away?
I don't think any of us are straight, but go on.
There's nothing straight about this request, madam. If you manage to secure Victor a verdict of not guilty, you will have passed my test. What could be simpler?
How do I get myself into these situations?
Well, could I ask what sort of trial it is, Lord Strongheart?
Funny you should ask. There's a Russian man who's accused of murder right here. Good question. Ah, I remember. It's a murder trial.
Lord. A murder?
An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can't lose.
That's easy to say.
But I should mention just in case. If the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment.
Capital punishment? He'll be put to death?
Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you read that much in your short sea-based introduction to British law?
We can't possibly agree to such a test.
We don't have a choice.
We would be toying with a man's life.
I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable.
But you can't do that. Can you? Can you?
Nope, Chuck Testa.
There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure you don't lose.
So the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court? If I lose, he'll be hanged.
Mr. Naruto! You've come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Sogi. I would like you to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to nut up or shut up, sir.
Fuck around and find out?
He's testing my resolve.
What's the matter? You've fallen silent. I'm sorry, but time is pressing. The trial begins shortly. I need an answer from you now. What's it to be?
I don't see no white bag.
Oh my god, John, you're so freaking cool! What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test? You bet your sweet bippy I do. I'm an idiot. Alright then. If I have to give you a decision now, my answer is... I can't do it. I can't get the words out.
15 seconds. Your decision-making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was too slow. So, it's as I suspected, is it?
Sorry?
You have noble intentions, but lack the resolve to see them through.
Ugh.
The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by.
Ew.
Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
You know, you're kind of a dick.
I am Lord Chief Dick to you, sir.
Yes, long, strong heart. Thank you for offering me a chance.
Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm sorry, Miss Susato. But what could I do?
It's alright. I understand.
You do?
It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
What are you trying to say, madam?
Mind your business.
I think what Miss Susato means is that no matter how badly I'd like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable. And I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment.
Longer ellipses.
A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight, prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice Dickhead.
With the shitty sideburns.
Wait, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, was there something else? Yeah, what's up with the epic boss music, though?
Approximately 20 minutes by carriage to Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there on time.
But I just said that...
I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in that case has literally no one to advocate for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without a defense.
What?
If that happens, there's only one possible outcome.
A mistrial?
He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down.
But that's awful.
But that is the truth.
Why does it have to be like this?
Why does it have to be this way?
Ellipses, melodically. Please don't expect an answer to every question.
Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions.
Don't ask me no questions. I will not tell you no lies.
Making statements.
Assuming? Yes!
The cold, hard truth of the matter.
This man ate my last box of pizza.
Box of pizza?
Is that there's only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you.
I'm really his only hope?
So, what do you say now, madam?
Yes, sir, I'd like some more, please.
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh,
Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend.
Yeah, thanks for showing up an hour and a half late, Lord Chief Justice Dickhead.
I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
1 hour, 20 minutes, and 47 seconds. Thank you.
So, venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves.
I will enjoy the city, courtesy of the Capcom creators. Thanks, Capcom.
Thanks, Capcom.
Welcome to Steampunk Britain.
Well, hey, at least we have one usable 30 seconds of footage.
He's gone.
The Old Bailey.
If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodo, we must leave at once.
Miss Susato, can I just ask you something?
She squared up.
Dude, she's straight squared. She's from Philly.
His hand, buy one, get one free. Careful. From this position, I can perform a Susato Takedown in an instant.
I know.
Mr. Naruhodo, you heard Lord Strongheart. The trial starts immediately.
Yeah? What's that word?
Oh. Oh, wow, I just...
Imminently.
Immediately. I'm going with that. If I need to throw you, I will.
You know, you just say, I think we should hurry to the courtroom, Mr. Odo.
If you need to ask me anything, it had better wait until we're at the Old Bailey.
Hey, we're going to the Old Bailey. Bring some from a shoe.
The Old Bailey.
I will fucking throw you.
18th February, 9:45 a.m. The Old Bailey. Defendant's antechamber, also known as Greg's place.
So,
Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there is a guinea in it for you. Guinea? It's one of my favorite lines from the Herlock Sholmes stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
It was a currency back then. I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die, and we had to pay gold for the privilege.
Well, at least we arrived before the trial started.
Yes, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here. But there's no sign of him at all.
But this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendants to wait in, it's grand.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is going to crush whoever is about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday I was the one about to be crushed.
Yes, whoever the man you're defending is, I imagine he's feeling very lonely at this moment.
top of the morning, New Year, madam. There. What are yous doing? Following me here? Things are fair desperate, ain't they?
Sorry? Wait, hold up. Content warning. British.
Those expressionless faces. From the East, I use.
We're from Japan, yes.
Japan, is it? Right, staying no more. So, how much yous need?
Oh, no, we're just here because,
No need to explain, fella. I've been here myself, I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to your name. And all while in a strange, faraway land.
well, actually, we haven't found a place to stay yet, no.
'Tis grand, 'tis grand. Let me start by giving yous 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now.
That's a crap load of money, by the way. It's like 20, no, it's like...
1,000 guineas? Is this guy a loan shark? What's going on? But 1,000 guineas is enough to build an entire mansion in the most prestigious area of Tokyo.
What?
What?
So, not going back far enough, but in 1920, 1,000 guineas is about $45,000. Closer to about 50 given for current rate of inflation. That's quite the retainer.
'Tis nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I have enough wealth to buy the city of London 2 or 3 times over.
Did that much rain even fall in one day?
That guy's a creeper.
Well, even so, we couldn't possibly accept such a large sum of money.
Ooh.
Ah, hit me in the eye. Oh, it's dirty.
Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you, no strings attached. I'll be wanting you to do something for me.
It's an extra 20%, Botch. Oh?
To be honest, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh no.
The trial's about to begin. You see, it's for me good self here. I'll be on the dock.
What?
So now, what I want you to do is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you'd be my lawyer, but that's just a little detail now.
Oh, well, thing is...
Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me, nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial's gonna start without me having any kind of representation at all.
So it was true. The Lord Chief Justice wasn't just making it all up.
I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but does that mean you're the defendant in this trial?
Bluster and blazes, do yous not know who I am? Me, one of London's biggest names.
Doug Dimmadome? But English?
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
No, sorry. We've only just arrived in the city, you see. Like 20 minutes ago.
I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible. Well, just next to Hyde Park, there in the center of the London, is another beautiful park.
Sorry? A park? What?
It is called Mcgilden Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated it to a city, so I did.
An entire park in central London?
City of Smiles. That's my vision for London. There's nothing Magnus Mcgilden wouldn't do for the city, and it's queer old people.
All right, shall we leave it here? Now that you've been introduced formally, Magnus Mcgilden. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, hey, we'll fucking call it here. We'll thank our friends at Capcom for hooking it up despite my horrible language tonight. I apologize for that, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully you've been continually enjoying the playthrough. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Why don't y'all extroduce yourselves and I'll wrap it up. Thank you so much. It makes this game and this whole thing a lot easier to get through and way more enjoyable.
Good night, I am Shibu. I am the sleepy wife.
Hi, I'm Sharky. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm just gonna go to my resume and add Lord Chief Dickhead to my title.
Yes, it's on your heart. I hope everybody has a nice night.
Yes, yes. All right, Sharky, I will talk to you in the morning. I'm gonna deafen up and decompress with y'all in a little bit. But thanks for joining.
No, you.
Ha! But for real, y'all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. Wrapped up episode 2 and started episode 3, so this one's going to be a long one as well. Y'all are terrific. If you haven't, and maybe if you feel like joining us, I am looking for like 1 or 2 people to fill in some roles later in the game, including maybe this trial. Feel free to join the Discord, hang out with us, play games with us, chitter chatter. I hang in here a bit when I'm working from home. If you want to catch up with the series and all the gameplay that we do, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube. Trying to get it up to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We've already thanked our friends at Capcom, but definitely check them out if you haven't. They got some great games I love to play. Monster Hunter Rise, the Phoenix Wright Great Ace Attorney Chronicles series. They've just been a pleasure to work through over the years, especially at the behest of Demon. Thank you for coming out. And definitely feel free to check out all the cool stuff our friends over at Square Enix are kicking out. They have been keeping me so busy with releases. And thank you for the support on the launch products. Our financial backers and sponsors of the stream, check out Grinding Coffee Co. and our friends over at nerdteas.ca to get your beverage fixes. Some fabulous, fabulous brews from Grinding Coffee Co. You got the Ade, as well as the Gay Agenda. And I literally am desperately in love with the lime gelato and Vietnamese milk tea from nerdteas.ca. If you want to make a big one, really stretch your vote, make it count for these cooking streams, and help upgrade the stream in ways that I can't afford to currently, feel free to check out the merch store, get yourself some cool stuff I work together with on Shack. And there is the big one, the Throne wish list. That is a great way to help out the stream, help out my life. Super cool. Anyway, I gotta call it. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. DMC is off